Here we got our banded coil series for the foot and ankle. You're going to want to find a light resistance band and about a 12-inch step. I'm going to start by putting my foot through the band, so I got one strand on the top and bottom of my foot. Grab that band, spin away so that both of these strands hit you in the back of the Achilles. And I'm going to keep spinning to where now both strands are coming across my ankle here, right above where my ankle bends. Should feel like everything's kind of pulling you inwards. Then I'm going to find a distance from my anchor that challenges me as far as the amount of resistance, but I'm still able to control the motion here. Now this motion is going to feel a little funny, especially starting out, but we're working the foot and how that translates to being able to rotate my shin here, which is a huge fundamental motion for the knee. All I want you to do is you're going to clasp your hands on the top of the knee here. I'm going to make sure this stance leg, I feel supported like it's right underneath my hip here. All I want you to think about is that this inside arch, is I'm going to try to lift this guy up and away, and then I'm going to control him back down. I'm not just going to let him dump and then he collapses inwards. I want to make sure my knee stays right over top of my foot, and I'm just going to lift, control down, lift, control down. As I'm doing this, I'm kind of looking right down the pipe here. I should see my shin rotate out, and then as I control in, rotate back in. Boom. All right, next, we're going to get our ankle used to being in dorsiflexion. So I'm going to maintain this banded coil. I'm going to get heavier on that front leg, make sure everything's still feeling good. I'm not getting any pinch on the top of the hip. Then, for the allotted amount of time, I'm going to find my best stretch. So I'm gliding my knee forward over my toes, making sure you're, sub 4 out of 10 pain if you're getting any sort of discomfort in the tendon. But I'm going to find kind of the best stretch, and here I should be trying to focus on opening up the back side of my lower calf, and I'm not getting any sort of pinch here in the front of the ankle. I'm going to hold for the allotted amount of time. Once that's up, I'm going to anchor my hands, glue my chest to my thigh in my best stretch position. Then I'm going to attempt to do a calf raise, but I'm going to keep my heel glued down. I'm going to ramp this up gradually, so starting at like 20%, 30%, 40%, just build that intensity up nice and gradually until you reach your greatest but safest effort. Like I'm trying to contract, should feel like you're contracting through a stretch. I'm going to hold that max intensity for about 10 seconds or so. After that time's up, then I'm going to maintain position. I'm going to try to pick up my toes and my ankle, or my foot, off the step. I should feel a good squeeze here in the front of the shin. Hold that for about 10 seconds, relax, readjust. You might feel like you get a little more motion. Find that new end range. You can come out of this too if you want to kind of shake it out, let your ankle relax, and then get back in. But I should have a little bit more range. Anchor myself in, and then repeat.